Hi, I'm Stephen Simon, co-founder of the Spiritual Cinema Circle, with a look at the films for April, Volume 4 of this year. Our feature this month, The Last Brickmaker in America, stars the American institution, Sidney Poitier, who for me personifies dignity and everything that goes along with grace.
He made the brick for 15 of our bank branches.
If Mr. Cobb does not get us brick, you are looking at some very serious cost overruns. I own a brick factory in Middleton.
He plays a man who is literally the last brickmaker in America, the last person who actually does that by hand. And in doing that, he represents all the artisans out there who still make things by hand.
He doesn't want you to make the brick. Doesn't think you can.
Mr. Cobb is just you and a mule. How in the world are you going to mold, dry, and fire all that brick in 8 weeks?
One at a time, Mr. Potter.
It's also a family drama.
It's business.
Not everything is business. Some things you do just because you should.
An extraordinary story about a man and his own journey, his own recovery from grief, and his relationship with a young boy.
We don't have a chance. It's crazy to try.
But more than anything else, it is Sidney Poitier in a great film about a character and America.
You can make them faster and cheaper, but I can make them slower and better.
Harry grows up as a wonderful, whimsical short that asks a very important question.
College is coming up, and I can't be your babysitter anymore.
When are we too young for love? Are we ever? What happens to us as we grow up? Are we looking for different things, or is love universal and eternal? A wonderful, whimsical, comedic, and yet heart-touching look at life. The Book and the Rose is a wonderful love story.
Anna Karenina, Tolstoy's best. I don't care what they say. Never read it?
No, I've always wanted to.
Set in the 1940s during World War II.
A first edition, wasted with scribbles. I started to read them.
About a soldier and a young woman who he begins to communicate with. They fall in love, and then they have the big question of, is this a relationship that is just going to stay in letters, or are we going to meet in person? Girl Clown deals with a wonderful issue. What happens when you're shy? What happens if you don't really feel comfortable out in the world putting yourself out with other people? How do you overcome that?
You're hired. Come here.
I'm not a clown.
In this wonderful short, a young woman decides to become a clown, and she sees what happens to her in the world when she puts a smile on her face. So those are the films for April, Volume 4 in the Spiritual Cinema Circle. I hope you enjoy them, and I look forward to seeing you next month as well.